Hola,
Hey,
¿cómo estás?
boys.
Are we better off to flip it around the other way?
Yeah, let's try landscape action. Let's try a bit of landscape.
What is it? Hang on. Hang on, two seconds.
Get you both in the shot.
Oh, there we go. Talk again?
Yo,
Put it
yo.
this way,
Yeah, there you go, there you go.
Cool.
The boys in Barcelona.
How are you, buddy?
I'm good, thanks. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, can you hear us?
I can hear you beautifully. Just perfect. How's it going? What are you guys doing in Barcelona?
It's just in Barcelona for a couple of nights so we can make our way back to the US because we have to fly via, so we're going to Mexico on Friday. The only way we could fly direct was to fly out of Madrid.
Okay.
So you had to fly, I'm going direct. James literally missed the last flight by like minutes. So we had to fly separately via Mexico City. But yeah, that was the only way we could get there without flying via the US because you can't even transit the US from Europe.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, love it. And are you guys ever coming home, or is that it? Are you staying abroad now until the 2022 CrossFit Games or something?
That's better. Yeah. Well, not so much. Oh, mate, I don't know. We don't really have plans. We're kind of just planning kind of like a couple of weeks in advance. So yeah, as far as we know at the moment, like we've just booked into Mexico, and then we have options from there. So we're not exactly sure what we're doing, but you know there are a few competitions towards the end of the year that look pretty appealing. So yeah, we're just kind of like training, eating food, and yeah,
Getting tattoos.
seeing sights. Yeah, it's like I don't know, like when I decided to come across overseas, and I can only speak for myself here, I sort of knew that there was potential that it would be a long trip, and I sort of had the discussions with the people that needed to, have those discussions with. I guess for me, the way I look at it is I'm at kind of the back end of my career, and to have the opportunity to kind of do this, I'm going to take it while I have it. I know the world's not completely back to normal, and it's a bit of a kind of shit fight, but at the same time, having a blast and I really enjoying being able to kind of, experience the last of a couple, however many years I've got left, but actually make the most of them. And like James said, there's some really good competitions at the back end of the year. I've got an invite to one that I'm not sure I can say what it is yet, but it'll be a really good one. And then there's another one that I'm potentially going to do after that. So I've definitely got them. James has got a couple of options as well, so we're just kind of figuring out what will be more appealing. Do we want to go back, post up in the US for a little bit after Mexico, which was the initial plan, or there's a lot of stuff happening in and around Europe. Do we want to come back to Europe and post up here somewhere? But I think the next step for both of us will be, we'll lock into a pretty solid training block together as of Monday. We competed on the weekend. That's the second weekend in a row that I competed. So we're taking this week pretty chill, and then travel to Mexico Friday, probably cruise around Mexico for Saturday, Sunday, and then next week we'll start back training.
Yeah, love
training
it.
pretty hard.
I think the whole of Australia is currently living through you guys vicariously. So yeah, keep doing it. Keep posting stuff. Keep traveling. We're loving it.
Well, they're either living vicariously through us, or they're just hating on us for being away.
No, honestly, it's good. It's positive. Keep sharing stuff. It's good to see. Have you guys always been good buddies, or have you kind of sparked up a deeper friendship over the last kind of 6 weeks, hanging out at the games and traveling?
Well, we've definitely got to know each other a lot better in the last 6 weeks for sure. But the funny thing is, it's pretty much every year since 2013, we've always been pretty much within 1 or 2 spots between each other on the leaderboard of regionals. Even at the open as well, half the time. Even the open half the time as well. So it's we'd been basically, thank you so much. Yeah, sorry, coffee's just
No, you're right. Priorities, coffee's priority.
Thank you. And so we've been competing with each other for the last 9-10 years, and even if most of it has just been at competition, you kind of get to know the person, even just in the brief meetings that you get for a week or here every now and again. But then that said, I saw James was doing one of the demo team dudes, and I was like, fuck, that's so good, because we have competed together, but I feel like a lot of the time, we probably hung out maybe once or twice outside of competition. Like I went down to Adelaide and spent a week down there. But other than that, it's always kind of been within the context of, yeah, we're hanging out, but we're also still kind of in that competitive mindset. So I was really excited, and then, yeah, just like, we hit it off, and it's been really good traveling together. Both James and I are like pretty chill, and at the same time we're like very spontaneous. Yeah, very big yes man. It's just like, hey, why don't we do this? It's like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it. And when you've only got a group, that makes it so much easier as well. Like, you don't have to kind of juggle, 5 different personalities and 5 different things that people want. But eating a lot of vegan, which has been a cool experience as well.
Nice.
No man, it's been awesome. Like, it's been a really enjoyable kind of 6 weeks on the road. Doesn't feel like I've been away for that long though. I'm sure it feels like decades for everyone back home, but yeah, it feels like sort of just got here. Feels still like a few weeks. Yeah.
Is that an earring I can see, James Newbury? Nice, bro. Oh, look at that. I love it.
Actually, this is the first night in Barcelona. Yeah. And it was a night.
Yeah.
That was good fun.
Yeah.
I was like, I saw a guy walk past with a dangly earring, and we'd spoken about getting like piercings, and I said, I want to go get my earring now. And then James was like, I'll get that done too. He's got 2, the big fella.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah, we kind of just saw the shop and walked straight in and said, hey, do this.
I love it. And how painful was it being under Dave Castro's command for a week at the games?
It was awesome. Honestly, I've always had a lot of respect for Dave and really liked his kind of approach to stuff. And people kind of have these polarizing views, but I've always actually been very much like a fan, if you will, and seeing the way that he approaches the games and being involved in it behind the scenes and getting to see all that sort of stuff, to me that was really, really cool. Like, it gave me even more of a level of, I guess, appreciation for and respect for him. Yeah, I had a blast. It was honestly, if you're not competing at the games, and I guess, having a good time there, and typically having a good time there usually means doing well in some events, even if it's just like 1 or 2 where you can just like take a moment away. Doing demo team is 100% the next best option, and it's a lot of fun, and you get to hang with a lot of cool people, and you get to see a lot of things that you don't ever get to see unless you're in the demo team. Yeah,
nice. I love it. I won't hold you too long, but I just wanted to ask about Butcher's Classic and how the experience was there, how that comp was for you guys. Yeah,
well, I think I can speak for both of us here. We absolutely loved it. We had such a blast. Yeah. It was a well-run comp. The workouts were cool. They had some really cool events that I've been waiting for a long time, and I think Khan too. Yeah. It was a super cool experience. I think we kind of fumbled the ball on just a couple of little things, and to be honest, it's probably on the second day that was probably more so my fault. I was pretty under the weather, just feeling really lightheaded. It was kind of the first hit out for a few weeks, and we hadn't really done a ton of training in between then. So like our syncing was a little bit off in just one of the events, and that that would have been the difference. Between where we were finishing up, where we would have finished up. But I think all things considered though, like, when I competed the weekend before in Marseille and literally had exactly what James is talking about happen to me. I was great for a day of competition, and then the morning of the second day, I mean, Marseille was bad though. We were still, like, I was sleeping probably like 3-4 hours a night. Just, that's not even because we were going out, it's just everything in France is done at like 11 p.m. at night. We go for dinner, stuff like that. So we weren't sleeping, we weren't eating, and I crashed and burned the second day. But I think because I had that little bit of competition experience, I guess, the week before, I knew what to expect. I knew how much the intensity was going to rock me, and was able to kind of, I felt really good this week, like last weekend versus the weekend before, and that just makes me really excited to compete throughout the back end of the year. But I mean, I'm super excited to actually train with James for a period, just because both of it, I mean, James trained with Tia and the Proven crew before, but I've never really had an elite level person. No offense to my lovely training partners back at the gym, but I've never really had someone elite and someone that's committed to training at the same level as me. So someone it's a priority for. The guys that I train with, typically it's a bit of fun for them. So if they're going to miss it, they're going to miss it, and they want to try hard, but they don't necessarily want to go crazy hard and just not at that same level. So I'm really excited to put in like an 8-week block of really good training with some really good people, whether that's just James and a few people through Europe, or we go over to the States again and link up with Tia. However it pans out, I'm really excited to see where I'm at the end of that 8-week block.
Yeah, I love it, boys. And what's planned today in Barcelona?
Well, good question. It's brunch. Yeah, we're having brunch at a beautiful place. I'll give you a little look around.
Oh, how good is it, eh? Oh, I love that place.
Yeah, it's good, eh?
Yeah.
It's really cool. So we're going to have we're having brekkie now, and then we're going to shoot off to the gym. We're going to go train, and then after that, we'll probably maybe park up a spot somewhere by the beach, and then maybe just chill for the afternoon, and you work on a few things. We've got some good bit of work to do. Got some cool little business things popping off for the boys.
Ooh,
some
come on.
exciting stuff that we like to share.
Yes, come on. I love it, boys. I appreciate your time, guys. Go and enjoy your brunch, your romantic brunch in Barcelona. Unreal. And keep posting stuff.
Easy, brother. Love your work, mate. We'll chat to you soon.
See you, boys. Bye.
Buddy, bye.
Legends, eh? Just legends.